Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My Two Cents Podcast. I'm your host, TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except finger printing, and also for the finest and best in embroidery in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And if you want to support the merchandise further, you can just simply log on to www.rebel13.net. Also brought to you by Dr. Jack Lion Paw Herbal Tonic for Men. Seen one of the baddest thing in the street, rule your bedroom. Seen also brought to you by AV Auto Body Repairs. Check them out on Instagram at AV Auto Body Repairs. Them fully auto. Still a reminder, check out Curly Locks book Planet Earth, available on all digital platforms. Check them out in Jamaica at jamaicadeals.com. See? Alright, now, before I go ahead and show, you know me normally do the thing already. I always feature a bad song, bad artist. You know me as I say, if you give the woman my strength. So I say, because dancehall and reggae need more female presence. And today we're going to feature Aisha Blender and Salma Queen. Two-Face. Alright, so that was Aisha Blender and Salma Queen. So you're going to follow Aisha Blender at Aisha_Blender. Follow Salma Queen also at Salma Queen with a KE on the N. Seen on Instagram, and just tell them say at TU-LOX'S. Send them so. Alright, to the show now. Before I start the show today, I want to tell me in the comment section, because I do a show last week where popular demand, the amount of part 2 when I see in the comments. So if you really want a part 2 feed, because if you don't think that you there, go through nothing yet, I'm not hear nothing. Now to the show now, controversial topic is a quick and fast show today, it's a touch and go through, not a long thing. See, now you have a bad little entertainer named Joshy, that you there, I do him thing from Clash Wednesday days. Matter of fact, I do him thing long before that. But me personally became familiar with him because he's a big fan of the clash culture, whether sound clash, whether artists are clash. I love the clash culture, it's a nice thing, see? So when Papi used to have the unruly ones around him, he used to go take it teams, and from them time there, I know so that little youth are destined for great things. Anyway, the spotlight there on Joshy today, see? Not necessarily because I'm one of the most talented thing I wrote right now, but because him do a interview with Entertainment Report. Scene where became very controversial based on some things we must say, and also me feel like I mostly how he must say. So we're gonna get into that, and I'm gonna go into my 2 cents on the whole situation, what me think, and also me have some advice to the artists, so stay tuned to that. Alright, watch this now.
Knocking at a door usually slow to open and shutting really fast. Josh is seeing himself as part of a new generation of DJs impatient for fame and fortune, and not always willing to play by the rules, riding a wave of so-called reality tunes and gun lyrics, strutting their stuff in YouTube videos.
Yeah, we've been a try, we fail already still. I will try again.
When you say you are trying, what does trying bring to mind?
We've been a go studio, go competition. I will be running up that popcorn clash, I will never stop.
You're talking about what age?
14 years of age.
And how old are you now?
How old are you?
I'm Joshy, I'm come from Gunpen. No, and I'm going to book on my pen.
Age a number many unwilling to share these days, or formative influences, and other names to listen to. So is it about the lyric that you found now? You actually have some?
Hear the man say? I don't want to share them age. That's fine. That are your privacy, private business. But I want to also bear in mind, so the man also stated, so them still not, them now show no influence. That important today in the show. Them not talk about the people them, but influence them. Continue.
Thing to say, or what?
Of course, I say what the people them want to hear. Ask them.
What they want to hear, gun shoot?
No, they want to hear say, oh, I build up and base, I go job. But differently from that, still if they violate, they want to hear say, boy, I was have to burn them and people have to run me. So me I do music, and God create my time for me. No matter which song me sing when I'm my time, if me sing Boogie Yaga, it a go work same way because of my time in a life.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Yes, man.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, around there, getting to 2 o'clock, and you're having a drink. This is the life now of success.
No.
This is what success means.
Anthony, I remember say ER with the pan right now. Been a dream about this. If you look, you see the whole team. I celebrate.
And things have changed for your family. Things have changed big time in a short period of time, or it's still a work in progress.
Of course, I drop a 5 series in a 4 months. And my dream this. We pop the sunroof in the 5 series. That you kill them out and make the bike wheelie. But REGGAE there. REGGAE, make your bike wheelie.
Not sure if it was the Moet speaking, but a question about crime getting a particularly animated response from the DJ.
Crime can't stop. Me can't stop crime. You worse I can't stop crime. You hear me told you, see police them down a station. Worse. At them, I create the crime.
How?
What you mean? They don't know corruption. A corruption cause crime. Corruption cause crime. Me tell all of my friend them say, yo, me no friend killer, but if my friend them really I try if he kill me, what you feel like me for do? Eh?
So if I...
No, me I go ask me. No, let me ask you.
Alright, go ahead.
Me tell my friend them when me grow with from marble and box chuck and pampas and nappy. Say, if me find out say one of them I try if he kill me, me I go murder them. Where you think me should have do? Where you think me for do?
I don't think you should murder anybody.
Listen to me, Anthony. Human being a corruption. I shot myself already and select it. And one day in my head and it shoot me in my foot. Yeah, my brother forgive me.
Alright. When him trouble the gun and get shot, him mirror all for people and say, oh, him an informer. Him make people know say him brother have gun and this and that. There's no way in that statement he always say him brother did own the gun. Him say him brother forgive him. Suppose him brother was him guardian at the time. You don't know. Suppose him brother also try to steer him away from certain things. You don't know if that's why I'm saying brother forgive him. But not for to take him saying him brother forgive him for mean say I did him brother gun and him got trouble it. Which can also be the case, but who knows? You know, how you know? Continue.
You have to stay protected enough, fam. Yeah, you have to stay protected. You have a license gun?
No.
You have a security?
No.
You're not afraid?
No.
You have millions?
No.
I'll give you millions and you see how you move different.
You think there's anything you said and maybe a little bit under the influence of the alcohol that you might regret later when this interview airs?
No, sir.
The music that sold well in the 90s versus now strikes another nerve. First Nation ruling the charts in Jamaica, but Shabba, Sean and Shaggy, Jamaica's international stars. Then and now. Can this current generation do it like the old guys did it?
Oh yeah, ta. If you, Anthony Miller, really love music, like me think, you would have said them man they I go take music to a way different level. Them just need exposure, brother. So you see Shabba Ranks them, brother, and the whole of them name they way for call for give them man the collaboration. Once them man they give them man they afraid. Forget the exposure. Yes, the bounty killer would have give me a collaboration. No, them man they are the street, brother. The rest of them where you talk about where they live a foreign. You don't need to talk about them, brother. Talk about we know.
Alright, on the same video, I see you make a comment. I remember this. I couldn't post all your clip them. So anybody who wants to see the original argument, they can just log on to Entertainment Report YouTube. See? And you will see the full video if you know everything what Joshy say. Because obviously on my content, so I could play everything. Now in the video, Anthony Miller asked him about the older artists them and thing was set the way. You see? And basically Joshy dismissed them as if to say him have a personal growth with them because to him they not help nobody. Especially as it relates to music because him say a music him attack. But when you talk, you forgot the root tight for know the true tight. Alright. First man make a talk about out of the list of man where them name mention, him name Shabba Ranks, the Emperor. And then they call Shabba the Emperor for no reason at all. Now regardless of the fact that you feel like say Shabba them not do nothing for nobody. At a part of me I go school, you know. Shabba them have to help people in the way you see it. Alright, cool. May I show you how Shabba help even you. You want me to show you? There was a time when dancehall artists never used to make no money out of music. And before Shabba Ranks, enough dancehall artists did think they might make money. Now with the emergence of Shabba Ranks, we take the music from the local level to the international level and turn dancehall music in our force to be reckoned with. See it? And thus making dancehall the brand that it is today. Or that it was, but I'm not reach that part there. What Shabba did was no easy feat. Cause remember say foreign one place where a good looking people them deal with it, you know. And Shabba take dancehall and proud and go out there and say big, stinking, dirty, ugly Shabba. That's all biggie small them have to come say, oh ugly yourself for. I'm proud for ugly. Shabba make people proud for ugly, you know. Or what them call ugly. Because everything a perception. See? Now remember you say Shabba no help you. I'm going to show you how Shabba help you. If there was no Shabba Ranks, there would have probably been no Bounty Killer, the same man where you show respect in the same interview. Now I'm going to stick up in right at Shabba this and get back to it. You talk about Shaggy, you talk about Sean Paul, and in the interview that you did, you say, yo, musical help, basically music may attack. That you say, no, them no help, basically in the music. But me beg for differ. You see, when you're gonna make your statements them, bro, whether you're inebriated or me no know what cause it, you have to have facts. When you spit where you think of knowledge, you have to make sure you say it connect. See, Shaggy, you know how much label Shaggy them have? You know how much ghetto youth Shaggy them boss? You know how much youth from the ghetto Shaggy them carry on tour and meet the one and the one there, you never see them back and them come back on them family. But you have to understand, you know, everybody have that something where they like to be worshipped. Not everyone is a narcissist. Some people go to being in the foreground. And I do what them for do because them genuinely have a kind heart. Whole heap of people Shaggy them help. Now when Shabba carried the music in the 90s and turned into something as when we say Shabba made dancehall the brand that it became. Shaggy and Sean Paul are the two men them basically will keep up the music so it could have still retain its value. Stick that in there. You hear me say a while ago? Value. So now when the product retain its value, every other artist after Shabba them turn it into a real brand. Something to be reckoned with. You have to pay dancehall artists. Shabba the first man who turn dancehall music into money. And before Shabba do that, enough artists did think them rich. But what Shabba turned dancehall in is not Instagram rich and a monopoly rich, a real estate rich. Artists start have house and 5 car because of what Shabba started. When Shabba got international back in the 90s, the foreign company them start search for everything Jamaican. That is where you saw Bounty Killer International, Beanie Man International, Cabra International. Even the same Diana Kingdom. No run, no joke. Shabba Ranks paved the way for that. For make the whole of the big company them look around for a little music. Cause reggae was the thing. And reggae been of it type and all over the world already, but dancehall it basically new. So nobody never had to pay dancehall no mind until Shabba Ranks. Now we are come up to today day now, present day. You see the same 5 series where you sing about? A Shabba make you could have buy it in a 4 month. Believe it or not. Because if it was up to the predecessors before Shabba, probably dancehall would have just stay up on the same stagnant level. But when Shabba come, Shabba said no. Different levels may carry this. And him went on for clout way 2 Grammy. You think a joke thing that? for dancehall music, although reggae them call it in the Grammy category. I no joke thing. So when time you say, Shabba them not do nothing for nobody. And by this I mean collaborating and calling youths on stage and all these things. Think again, brother. It ever occurred to you say, the reason why enough of the elder them now do no collaboration with you know, is because, make we not tell a lie, dancehall are rubbish now. They compare dancehall to then and compare dancehall to now. And yes, may I aware that things evolve. Things have to evolve, but there can be no evolution without growth. The music now grow. Most of the young artists, them just emotional like woman. Them don't know where them are doing, you can't tell them. It's not necessarily a case of the older artists them no one do nothing with the younger artists them. Is that them feel like say una nah say nothing upon the standard where them already set. You cannot go back way. If the music reach up in a Grammy, when Shabba them did I do it, you are gonna do some song with some man now where I keep the music at Moby and I keep the music at town, and them song that you reach at airport, pure 2 week song. You're not gonna want to do nothing with them you there. That's like asking Berries to do a song with L.A. Lewis. That don't make no sense. You say a musical boss you talk about, but you can't tell people how to help. Two of the kindest man Jamaica ever see are Shaggy and Sean Paul. You ever hear about Children's Hospital youth? And them two men that basically keep up the hospital. That's my youth and your youth might live. Free healthcare and ventilators and expensive equipment, so not even government now buy. So who you say them now help again? And them not help nobody musically? Are you kidding? You ever hear about Ching Ching? All over the world, I see them under Sean Paul, to name a few. But guess what happened? When I still do that geographical something there. Shaggy and Sean Paul, even though Shaggy come from somewhere down a vineyard down there, so they never ever see him as a ghetto youth. Never. So I always have this feeling now like the only help I come are from the ghetto one them. But really and truly, how much are the one them when you call ghetto youth? Take them cash money and spend that millions in a US for any charitable organization, boy. I make a rule out killer, because different from helping a lot of artists, killer still spend financially for enough charitable organizations. So yeah, big up Bounty Killer. Alright, and you custom on them before you. Where you say no help nobody, my brother. How much of the man them where boss now? You see a call out nobody and I try to boss nobody. If you have a problem, say Shabba and Sean Paul and Shaggy, nah boss nobody. You should have a problem, say none of them youth here, I don't see them do it. So why you criticize somebody for the same thing with the now generation? Nah do. And the same mentality we mash up the world now, divide and rule. Me I feel better than you. I don't can't give nobody no props. Come like somebody will shoot you if you give a man a props. It's like you got dead if you say, oh, at a man there inspire me. Them artists, if you ask them, it's like them drop out of them mummas bad artists. At them invent dancehall. Nobody never inspire them. Alright, make us say, cause we always have this good defense. Oh, we don't want the youth them stay in a whole man thing and now evolve and Ray and T. If them youth that evolve, them would get them props. But it nah grow. Check the rhythm them now. One time as a rhythm drop, you know the song where they on the rhythm. I can't tell the last me hear a rhythm and I know which song they on it. Since evolution not talk about, two of the biggest genre now. Reggaeton, Afrobeats. And which era? Beats them use 90s. And some of the most solid artists of the now generation are with them. No Dexter Daps, no Massacre, no I don't have them, no TJ. You know why them you they seem so solid? Because everything is psychology, you know. The man them still work with our 90s meds. Me not say them no work on some of the idiot rhythm them, you know. But lyrically and delivery wise, them do the song so good, you not even realize. See how one of the lame rhythm them depend. And guess what go on? Them still find a way to inject some 90s sound in all of them rhythm there. So psychologically them catch on. So yeah, we know there's something wrong. Because I sing for money and hype and get to know Woodstock groupies. Oh God, Jesus, keep me just love you, but I can't wait. Which part you there? I the same way. For example, how you can't tell a woman when she go wrong. You tell her what she want to hear instead of what she need to hear. What you think she gonna do? She gonna roam free and get spoiled and stupid. Same thing for kids. So them youth here, most of the artists them know where to jump on about loud the youth them on this and that. Them know say a foolishness say what them are doing, you know. And I encourage because they know want to look bad mind. Well, see a bad mind, man. I'm a bad mind, you fuck. Who don't like that jump a cliff? Who don't do it good, brother? Go back to the drawing board. Look for the original formulas where the original man them used to do. And the man them run Joshy. You know have one real friend. I could say you know no management team yet. Nobody never see you on an interview there. I realize that them thing enough to really go out the road. Because obviously you're the drunk, brother. My advice to you is learn of Anglia liquor or don't take interview while inebriated. Simple maths. And the next thing, you see if you did I do no foolishness and I get a next name and go one side with it, that's people know the difference between dancehall and the photo and I don't know, I would have been totally okay. But them put everything in a box and just call it one name. Including Mr. Termite on artist. And everybody just dancehall. Somebody say combo on a turn sheet on an artist. Somebody who wasn't an artist, them just come and them think them can do it. Me nah knock nobody hustle for combo. But just because social media makes you famous doesn't mean say you do the thing with the same quality what the man them before used to do it. So now ruin the product and still want the respect as if to say you still do the right thing. Majority of them fat and do. So dancehall now needs categories. See me? Curly call them Netflix. I totally agree. If you have a section where we put the Netflix artists them. Where you know say I just gimmicks this is just some joke thing. And not everybody a certified star. A man with 2 Grammys on them belt. What him have finna like a present crapper artist for. No found a reach on the Asian artist them level. But when I start preach bad mind you for what? If you go to Europe go draw out 80,000 people, bad mind you for what? Don't like the present crapper artist now. For what? How you fit bad mind somebody that achieves less than you are obviously seeming most of them not going anywhere. So where the bad mind that come from? Explain that. I'm going to talk about brand. Now for them big name company, I could do you maths. You see, whosoever started these companies, no company no start off a major money. Every one of them company start off a dream with an intention to make that company a brand. Now the forerunner for all of them company there will turn it into whatever it become today. I never money them do it for now. Them do it because them want to turn it into a brand. However, when it becomes that brand, whether the forerunner benefit from it 100% or not, it is the beneficiaries of that company, people come run it after, that really benefits in it. Because them never have to do no groundwork. But without the groundwork, there could not have been a company where you're in a show off. How you get a paycheck from KFC? Did you start KFC? No. But somebody started and bring it to a level where you could have did their work. A Shabba them response for that. A Shaggy them response for that, because when them reach up on a level, the rest of man them when dead can charge some exorbitant fee for them talent and go home go feed them family. So whether you literally call out a man on stage or you pave the way for everybody eat, not just you, you still do a lot for a whole heap of people. But these things always go unsaid, because you know what I'm doing now? I'm selfish. You tell yourself so your talent is what boss you. If the other man never did try to keep up dancehall over the years, it still have a value. did I think like you, it wouldn't even reach to you, you know. You wouldn't even have rhythm, you wouldn't even be interested. You'd have done a mason or a carpenter. Because dancehall would have been unheard of. Because the other man them before you never did do it good. The reason why you decided to take up a mic and DJ and decide to say you got bad is because you were influenced by somebody. You decide to say you got to take up a mic because somebody kept the product great. And if the product never keep up, it not gonna reach nowhere. If somebody open a restaurant and the food bad, then by next week a bun you get. You think nobody will come back at the restaurant there? Dancehall reach a bun. Call up on it. The chef will come and do the bun and burn up the food and make nobody not want it. The real chef will never did burn up the food can't tell a chef they not, you know. Not even Chinese can't tell him how to fry rice, you know. Can't think him are the baddest thing. And that happened to you know. I don't know think deep, you know, always in no feelings like woman. The pot burn up. Because the chef when them take out the gully just refuse to learn from the man who can cook before you. Simply because if somebody show you something, you feel inadequate. Just because somebody show you something means you're inadequate, you know. That means that when the teacher and a teacher for read, you should have stopped that school because of the teacher for read. But the next man can say, bro, you have key now, in bad mind. Lose them little fool thing in the music as the music now go grow. Right now, dancehall lack growth. It have a hype. And everybody mix up the hype where dancehall have and thinks a dancehall still there on a heights. Dancehall is now Jamaican music. Who want vex a hear business? Me not care when me talk. Dancehall is Jamaican music now, literally. From Moran Point to Negril Point. Dancehall is now Jamaican. When me travel, most of them youth, I mean I hear them, no way. Me still I hear Lexus. Me still I hear Shabba them. Me still I hear Lady Sack. Can you believe this? Me still I hear Frisco Kid. Bounty Killer, Beanie. Why? Because the real radio station, them and the people them know the quality of the music. No want to move on them, don't want it evolve. No, because it not do good. So the last set of quality where you get, people are going to stick to that if there is no quality coming out. No. So Shabba them start dancehall and bring it to a level where you're going to do their work. Could have did they earn a living. So when time when I say Shabba them not do nothing for nobody, brother, think twice. A Shabba them make Bojo killer the whole of them man they know so they have to go up them game. Why Shabba them never complain from them time they say Bojo them not do it good, killer them not do it good? Because you know why? Because the artists them used to be inspired. Them want to do just like the predecessor or better. But you don't want nobody to chat to, no. When you want to do better than the predecessor, the business have to become goal, you know. So everybody put in them work for the house, build good. But you don't get the house and I run it down. When last the house paint? You see amount of termite in the house? No paint in the house, not a pure termite. Rat there everywhere. In the house and name dancehall. So dancehall need fixing. And we go fix it a unity. Both from the elder artists them. When no, you think some of the nice some of the elder artists them not bad mind about bumbleclot, of course. Bad mind everywhere. But we are talking majority rule. And the problem is disunity. You just come in and something and tell yourself say no everything and I say it work. A Shabba say cool. You ride on rule. You ride a godfather for the DJ school. So it was a law for respect the man them before you, but who no want change the law there. Because I mix up evolution and revolution. Yeah, revolution not deal. You not try to change the system. But how can you change from a system that was doing good to a system that is rubbish? That's going backwards. Overthrow not deal it. Alright, I'll leave you with another bit of advice. And you can take it however you want to take it, my brother. See? I see as a boy, basically you gotta take your money and just help everybody around you. And do what you can do for them, and you know what I mean? You have to help everybody around your team and a show. totally agree, but I'm going to teach you something. You can't help nobody until you help yourself. I'll teach you that. You hear? When you're in a plane, I travel anywhere in the world. I don't know if you travel yet, but the first thing when the air hostess them and read out the rules, them tell us say anything happen in case your oxygen mask should have fall in front of your face, put on your mask first before you can help anybody at all. Not even your picnic is supposed to help until you put on your oxygen mask. Cause if you lose consciousness, you can't help nobody. So you see that illusion that we have in the head, brother? Take it out. Because you see them people around here, some of the wickedest people them. Help yourself before you can help nobody. Because after you spend all your hard-earned money on them, I try to keep them friendship. I try and make them happy. Yes, when the money they done, and you got some boom now and draw back. And I try to spend by your immediate family, and I try to make yourself better in the last day. So when you realize that the business is not what it's cropped up to be, you wouldn't believe some of the voice that you gonna hear say, Croft, a fool that him not no ambition. And when you tell them say, oh, but I want to help, and them say man also, I never ask you. So my advice is, bro, put yourself in a position of power before you exercise power.